Good morning, WCHS. I hope you're enjoying the winter weather.
It's been mighty cold out, so I hope you've been staying inside and keeping yourself nice and toasty.
No kidding. One of my favorite things to do is to watch my favorite NFL team, the Miami Dolphins.
The Dolphins? Really, Sky? They're not even in the playoffs.
Yeah, I know, but I'm no fair weather fan. Whether your team is in the playoff or not, Martin Harnett got the catch on just which NFL teams are looking at a Super Bowl appearance.
Hey, I'm Martin Hartnett reporting for Wctv, not ESPN, and I've got the inside look on all the standings and records around the NFL. As you know, many students around WCHS are involved in many high school sports and follow professional football as well. Here are what some football fanatics had to say.
So, Toll, who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl this year?
I'm thinking the Saints. They're looking pretty good this year.
There's no way. Vikings all the way.
No way. All we got is Adrian Peterson.
That's all we need. Good running back.
You gotta have passing.
Brett Favre!
No way.
Brett Favre.
There are several teams competing for a Super Bowl championship. Some of these teams include Minnesota, who is leading the NFC North with an 11-2 record, the New Orleans Saints, who are leading the NFC South with a 13-0 record, and the Indianapolis Colts, who are leading the AFC South with also a 13-0 record. Even though the standings are as they are, some students can't accept the fact that their team just isn't quite as talented as some of the other teams in the league. Some people just take football way too seriously. I'm Martin Hartnett reporting for WCTV, and I gotta watch some football.
My bet is on the Saints. They're my favorite.
If you say so. I'm looking for an upset. Maybe the Eagles.
I love watching sports, especially when you get to see the action firsthand.
What do you mean?
Well, there's Lynx wrestling, girls basketball, and boys basketball, all of which you can catch right here at home.
In case you missed some of the first games, Katie Short has the update on winter sports.
It's winter season here at WCHS, and that means winter sports, including girls and boys basketball and Lynx wrestling. Here are the updates on the winter sports. Last year, our girls basketball team had an 8-14 record and a 7-11 record in the North Central Conference. Mr. Jeff Lyons is in charge of this team, and he's having some difficulty this year after losing some major points from graduating seniors. Last year, our boys basketball team had a 15-7 record and a 14-4 record in our conference. Led by Mr. Marty McKinney, there is a goal to finish in the season in the top half of the conference. They practiced last summer during open gyms, and their work is showing off. This team has a lot of potential, and hopefully their goals pay off. The wrestling team this year is off to a great start. Led by Mr. Ted Larson, they have a lot of great returning contributors, including Tyler Rager, Tyler Patton, Royce Nessa, Joey Powers, Josh Graves, Eric Toll, Cody Crouch, Luke Shannon, Clay Nessa, Jacob Bullock, and Garrett Johnson. Their goal for this year is simple: to beat Clear Lake and to make it to the state tournament in February. As you can see, the bleachers in Jeff Gym are empty now, but at 6:15 tonight and 2 o'clock tomorrow, I hope to see these bleachers packed with fans out to support the Lynx girls and boys basketball team. The next wrestling meet at home is January 14th. But if you can get to Fort Dodge by 11 o'clock tomorrow, get out and support your Lynx wrestlers. I'm Katie Short, reporting for WCTV, and good luck, Lynxmen.
Phew, sure looks like our Lynx sports teams are working up a sweat.
I know what you mean. They all work so hard. I wonder what keeps them going.
Well, Miranda, I think the cheerleaders might have something to do with that.
I heard there's a lot going on with the cheerleading program these days.
Here with the news on the cheerleading program is Lisa Villa.
Imagine this place filled with people, ready for a game. The concession stand's open, the team's getting a pep talk, and the bleachers are packed. But the crowd isn't roaring just yet. Something's missing. The cheerleaders.
What is a cheerleader? To me, a cheerleader is somebody who helps get the school pumped up for games, pumped up to be proud to be just a Lynxman in general. The cheerleaders help make sure that everybody is glad and proud to be from Webster City High School, and that's their job. That's what they do. That's why they're there. And my favorite part of being the cheerleading coach has to be the girls. It is never the same, and every day is quite different.
Not just anyone can be a cheerleader. You have to be a good role model, have a bubbly personality, and have a great smile. Last but not least, you have to make it through the grueling process of tryouts, which take place each spring. I decided to take a shot at it. Okay, Lisa? Hey, stop laughing. It's not as easy as it looks. In fact, cheerleaders have a rather rigorous workout schedule.
In cheerleading practice, we lift weights twice a week on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then we start practice at 4:15 every day with a run, either 10 minutes inside or a mile outside, depending on the weather. And then we do cheers, and we practice jumps, and we practice the school song.
So next time you see these girls leading the Lynx to a victory, keep in mind the hard work and time they put in order to give us all their best every time they pull out their pom-poms. I'm Lisa Villa for Wctv, and I'd better go practice my cheerleading skills.
That Lynx spirit sure keeps the team and the fans pumped up. Thanks for all your hard work, cheerleaders.
Congrats to the wrestling team last night. They did a great job.
Good luck to the wrestling team at their tournament on Saturday in Fort Dodge, and the basketball teams here tonight. Also, be sure to come cheer on boys basketball at 2 p.m. here on Saturday against Fort Dodge.
Don't forget to tune in on Monday for a special holiday edition of WCTV. We'll leave you with a bit of footage of how to make a delicious holiday treat.
Only 4 school days left until Christmas break.
Make sure to study up for those semester tests next week.
Have a great weekend.